There is no vodka.
There's an almost full bottle. And the ice is in the top part of the freezer. You know it makes its own.
Oh, here it is. But it's empty.
Can't be.
Well, there's maybe one swallow left in the bottom.
Oh, Leah's such a pig. I had maybe one drink last night. There's got to be some scotch in there.
Scotch? And a bottle of cognac. Cognac sounds very gala.
Fine, then you can forget the ice.
You know, there's something wonderfully wicked about cognac first thing in the morning.
Bats? Thought you had some drawings to get out. Any coffee?
What are you doing home?
I had some plans to go over, some figures to reconcile for the Cape trip. We're leaving in the morning. I thought I could do it better here. Also, I've got a head you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I believe you finished the vodka.
Too bad. I could use some now. What's that?
Oh, it's only Martin.
Martin?
Hallenbeck, darling, from down the hall.
Hi. Sorry, clumsy of me. I dropped your bottle.
Lee decided to work at home today.
Yes, well, I guess I better be going.
Oh, no hurry. I see you've got the bottle, and we could probably all use a drink. Bats, get some glasses, or our guests will think we're not hospitable.
Well, that's very good brandy.
Yes, it was a Christmas present from my father. We've been saving it for an occasion.
Well, now we have an occasion.
Yes. How are the drawings coming, Bats?
Well, I've just got them roughed in. Martin's helping me. Oh, with some ideas.
Yeah, that's very kind of Martin.
Well, since I'm in the agency, it's not my account, of course, but then I do know something about selling the product. Or rather, selling the people who sell the product. It's a question of intuition, of feel. It's not precise like your business.
The moment my business isn't very precise.
How long will you be at the Cape?
A couple of days just for the launching. 8 o'clock plane in the morning, but I've got to get all this stuff sorted out and ready. It's a mess.
Is that the stuff you were working on last night?
Yep.
Well, it's no wonder. He was so stoned, he didn't know which side of the paper he was working on.
Well, I really do have to go.
No hurry. I've got my work to do, and if Bets will make some coffee, you two can go on with whatever interests you.
Well, thanks, but I really do have some other appointments. Bye.
Why didn't you call from the office?
I didn't know there was a reason to call.
Save you from getting all uptight.
What you do is your own business, but do you have to do it here, in our place, in our bed?
Want me to guarantee I'll stay on my side?
No, but if you're going to act like a tramp, I don't want to be forced to watch.
Hey, what do you mean a tramp? You on some kind of a moral kick all of a sudden? Did I make a fuss when you dragged home that little secretary with a runny nose?
Her nose was not runny.
It was, too. She said it was an allergy, but I'm sure it was lust. Come on, darling. We've got a perfectly clear understanding. What do you want to go and muddy it all up for? Did I ruin your fun, huh?
Look, I got a lousy headache, and I got a lot of work to do. And I don't like to come home and find you've gone out and dragged the guy who lives closest to the front door into bed.
You know, you're no fun anymore. We used to drink and have fun, and now you just get stoned and start criticizing who I see, what I do. I'm getting sick of it.
I'm getting pretty sick of it, too.
For God's sakes, you think we were married or something.
Insight. Stories of spiritual conflict in the 20th century. Insight.
Sex is a very beautiful and sacred part of being human. There is no other act which reaches so deeply, that so totally involves the human personality. The sexual act is more than a physical union of two bodies. It's a symbol which says so much of the minds and hearts and souls of the two people involved. What does the sexual act symbolize? When two people share this act, what is it that they're saying to each other? And what of those who perform this act together, yet don't mean what the sexual act says? What kind of relationship do they have?
For dinner?
Sorry about that.
Is there anything in the kitchen?
Oh, there's some bacon and there's gee, where's my shoe? And there's some eggs. Guess you're pretty beat, huh?
You going out with, him, Martin?
What's with you all of a sudden?
Nothing's with me. I ask a simple question. What's so mysterious about that?
Okay, I'm going out to dinner, fine?
Fine. You do anything you want.
You know, this is beginning to be a real drag.
Nobody's holding you. You want to go out? Go out.
Fine.
You want to go with a guy old enough to be your father? Maybe that's your hang-up.
Well, if I have to have hang-ups, it's better than yours. At least he's old enough to be a father.
Is she here?
Betty, I thought she was with you.
Oh. I thought maybe she would have come back here.
What happened?
Oh, nothing. We were on the strip, but she disappeared.
Ran away?
No, we were dancing at the All-Seeing Eye all over the place, and then she just disappeared.
You had an argument, a fight? Was she, stoned?
Oh, she had a little buzz. One of the kids at the place we'd been had some grass, made a few hits, but it wasn't that. I've been every place we were, and every place I could think of, I cruised around in the car. Nothing. She's a nice kid. I hope nothing happens to her.
Yeah. Join the club.
Hey, I'm sorry about that little incident this morning. I didn't know you two.
Don't get uptight about it. We have our own friends. We've got no hang-ups about ownership and that jazz.
I got the impression you weren't overjoyed to find me here.
I was beat. I had a hangover, okay?
Okay.
Now, I still have some work to finish.
Oh, no, these are standard cancer.
Oh. Thanks a lot.
Hey, you kids have a good life. No rigidity, no moralizing. Hey, mind if I have a drink?
Oh, help yourself.
You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a communist. Because I thought that's how it was with them, you know? Get all the chicks you want. I even went to cell meetings. Nothing. They were worse than my parents. My father was a minister, a man of the cloth. It was all sackcloth. I don't think he and my mother spoke one unnecessary word to each other, even during the conception of their children. She always looked though she wanted to cry, but was too brave to let it out. He couldn't stand her. But he'd made a contract with God, and he honored it to the last lousy clause on the outside, anyway. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a group therapy.
This chick belongs here?
What happened?
There's no belong. Things belong. People belonging, that's slavery. You don't want to make that scene again, do you?
Oh, she's really reaching. Out of sight. How about it? This her pad?
Bring her in.
It's a launching pad, isn't it, baby? A launching pad. He makes rockets and jazz like that. Up, up, up and away like Batman or Superman into the stars. We're all going straight up into the stars. Hi. How are you? Hey, you want to be a spaceman? Huh? Oh, but you're in advertising. You can't. You can just talk about it. Not like good old Lee. Lee really sends them up there. He sends them right up into the stars. That's beautiful, you know. It's really beautiful. He gives birth to them, and he raises them, and he sends them right up to the stars.
She on acid?
Grass, man. She's fine now, but she like to got us all busted with that flying bit.
I can fly real good, but not like Lee, not like his little rockets. Nobody flies like Lee.
Went out of a window. She was outside of a building and yelling. Oh, this chick is wow.
Yeah. Well, I got some early appointments, so,
Hey, spaceman, don't you want to stay and blast off with us? Well, if it's not your bag, it's not your bag. Hey, you know what's beautiful? You know what's really beautiful? Constellations. They're really beautiful. You know who knew about them? The shepherds, the Babylonians.
Oh, she's really out of sight, huh?
Oh, those Babylonians, they didn't know about rockets, but they knew about constellations. You know, when I was outside that window, I looked up to the Big Dipper. You know, the one with the tail that points to the North Star. What's the name of that thing? What is it?
Ursa Minor.
Ah, you know what that means? Little bear. Isn't that beautiful? Huh? Isn't that wild? Those Babylonians putting animals up there in the sky. Oh, not just space and emptiness, but animals and people. That's so pretty. Ah, so beautiful.
You got anything to eat? Trips always make me so hungry. I could eat up a storm.
Kitchen's there.
Right.
Don't you think that's beautiful? About the Babylonians? You don't think it's beautiful. You just think it's advertising space. You wouldn't have animals or people up there. You'd have signs for deodorants. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Advertising for a brand new car or a cigar.
hey, I don't know why you cast me as the square, but if you found a more intellectually rewarding companion in Little Bear, all I can say is, go in peace.
Oh, hey, I didn't mean to put you down. Come on, I just wanted everything to be beautiful, that's all. Hey, I apologize. What do you want me to do? Kill myself? Hey, what do you think happens, huh? What do you think? When we die, do we just go to sleep, or is it not even that? Or maybe go up there with those animals in the sky.
Nothing in there but a bunch of eggs. I'm gonna scramble them, okay?
Okay, there's a pot of coffee here. You can heat it up.
Wouldn't it be wild if we could be constellations? I'd like to be some wild, sleek kind of animal. Like a lion. Or a panther, and you could send those rockets up to visit me, huh?
You already have a Black Panther, isn't that enough?
Think him, Governor Wallace.
I have nothing against Negroes. I just don't like your taste.
And as an advertising man, you know taste backwards?
That's right.
That's exactly how you know taste. Backwards.
You're expecting him to be happy. You ran out on him.
I didn't run out on him. I just walked very slowly, that's all. And he just didn't catch up. And I went with Eddie because Eddie's a natural-born dancer. Real rhythm. Eddie, drop those eggs and get in here for the race ride.
Yeah, all right, everybody. Let's knock it off.
Beautiful thoughts, beautiful thoughts. Keep a civil tongue if you can't keep civil peace. Hey, how's that for an advertising slogan, huh?
All I want is some eggs. I don't make the right spit. I just want everything to be cool, okay?
Cool. Oh, I want everything to be cool, too. Isn't cool a beautiful word? Cool. That's what it's all about, you know. It doesn't matter about your rockets or where you go if you're not cool. It doesn't matter who you buy or who you sell if you're not cool. We've all got to be cool together.
Well, you've certainly been spreading the cool around.
Hey, Eddie was telling me about this place up near Carmel. It's got hills and trees and grass, and everybody just runs around naked and just really lives. And they not only love each other, but they love the trees and the hills and the grass.
The Garden of Eden without the convenience of hot and cold running water. When the wind blew, it must have been cool, all right.
Oh, you're so smug. You're so square and you're smug. It's great. Can't you see that? Look, I paint, right? But can I paint a flower or a tree the way it really is? I can't. Not the way it really is. So, why not just live it?
Are you serious? You want to go live in some camp with a lot of creeps?
What's a creep? Somebody who doesn't live by the slide rule?
It is possible to not be square and also not be filthy.
Oh, I'm sick of talk like this. It makes me want to throw up. You're so limited, and you're in such a mold. Madison Avenue and MIT. I'm sick of it.
And what kind of a mold do you think you're in? You've got to be with it. Got to be where it's at.
Yes, I want to be alive. I want to have fun the way we used to. You changed.
No, I squared up, because if I don't square up, we don't eat. It's that simple.
What do you mean? I make money. I earn my share.
When you work, you haven't been doing much work. You've been getting a lot of help, but not doing much work.
Boy, you're something, you know. You're really something. When did making money ever matter before with us, huh? Oh, you know what I wish? I wish I were there. I wish I were in that place. I wish I could just fly there. With the wind and the trees and the grass.
Garden of Eden again?
Pretty there.
Well, your black snake can show you where the apple is.
You are a bigot, aren't you?
No, I just don't like to be made a fool of. Good night.
Phony! 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 Hey, Eddie!
Yeah,
What was the name of that place up near Carmel? You were telling me about it, remember?
the whole egg.
Did you hear that? The whole egg. It says it all right there in the name. It's like the universe. It's like everything. Oh, I want to go. Please take me, Eddie.
Can't, they threw me out.
Why?
There was this fight. It wasn't really about this white chick, but that's what they made it out to be. It was just a whole lot of things, but that's what they said. Fuzz busted us all. Like they wouldn't even let the cats run the place if we came back.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Wasn't all that great. They haven't got anything up there. That one pogey house, the rest of them in tents. Gets cold up there, baby. I mean, you really freeze it off some nights.
You stink, Eddie, you know. You're just like everybody else. You really stink.
What do you want?
Honesty, I'd like somebody to be real. You know, I really believed in you living up there like some wild kind of beautiful animal. You put me on. You lied to me. Get out of here. Get out. Make him get out. Get out.
I'm going. I sure would like to know what you're so mad about.
She's hurt because you didn't live up to her dream. She imagined you the way she wanted, and you were just the way you are.
Just black.
I didn't say that. Stop trying to make everybody sound prejudiced. That's your hang-up.
You want to know about hang-ups? Be black is built in. We can't do any better. What's the use of trying? What do you get? A better building to janitor? Get pedigree rats to bite your kids.
Ah, that's a lot of slop. Don't tell me Negroes can't do any better. We got some engineers at the plant, and look at Ralph Bunch.
Bunch, hell, he's white. Sammy Davis Jr. and Harry Belafonte, they on your side.
What I'm trying to say is that I admire anyone, black or white, who has the courage to live his beliefs, and includes hippies.
You cats are so cool when it don't cost. Long as you can just watch. Lay on some head, smoke a joint, maybe make out. Get all your kicks for free. It's crazy. Then you crawled back into that establishment suit, and you had a great night out and something to tell the cats in the office. I got a split now anyhow. I finished up the eggs. There's nothing left in the kitchen. You want some coffee? There's plenty of that left. See ya.
You want to?
What?
Go. See what it's like. See if there's anything really up there.
Be a second choice for the nudist ranch? I do have a job.
You're a phony. You don't have the guts. Eddie told it like it is. You just like to watch people live.
Yeah, he told it like it is. He got busted for fighting over a girl. Who's a phony? What is it you want? What is it you're doing?
To talk. I want to talk. We never talk to each other. We do a lot of talking, but we don't talk to each other.
Now you're still stoned.
Oh, well, maybe. but not enough. I can see the straw sticking out of you. You're made out of straw, you know that? Well, maybe we both are. We sure don't have any fun anymore, do we?
I know you're all messed up.
Not anymore. And who's talking about being stoned? You're sitting here with the booze oozing out of you, stinking. Pot doesn't stink, acid doesn't even stink. You know, I look at you, and I don't even know who you are.
Well, you'd better look in a mirror, because I don't know who you are either. Maybe I never really looked at you.
You lied to me. I never should have let you con me into moving in with you.
Both knew what we were getting into. You didn't want to get married.
That's a lie.
Well, you agreed.
Well, I thought maybe you'd change. I thought maybe I could break through that wall. But I can't because there's no love. It's like being alone in a great big empty room, like solitary confinement.
You are still gassed.
And you're a liar. And everything we've ever done together has been a lie because there's been no love. When people live together and sleep together, it means something and it says something. It says, I belong to you, just to you, forever and ever.
Belong to me. You've been sleeping with everything you've got your hands on.
To hurt you! Oh, I hate you! Oh, I'm so stupid. It doesn't matter anymore because I'm getting out. I'm leaving this place. And you can just stay behind those walls of yours and just never let anybody touch you ever.
Ah, you picked a great time for this. Your usual considerate timing. I've got the most important job of my life to do, and you throw this at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You're sending a very important rocket out to discover the universe, to find out the meaning of life. Well, that's your problem. You're always sending things out to do your work for you. Well, I'm tired of being your thing. I'm a person. I'm a human being, and I want to be loved like one.
I didn't ask you to leave, but I got along before I knew you. I can get along again.
Well, it just didn't make any difference because I was just never here. Before I go, I'd like to ask you one question. Why are you so scared, huh? You are, you know, you're scared. You're uptight anytime any kind of emotion comes anywhere near you. And that civilized attitude of yours, it's not savoir-faire, it's just plain yellow.
Before you begin to shrink anyone else's head, you'd better take a good look at your own.
I'm getting to you, aren't I? And this morning when you found Martin here, you wanted to slug him, and me too, but you couldn't because you didn't have enough guts. Because that would be admitting that you had some kind of stake in our life together. Oh, you can watch some lousy rocket by telemetry from some safe distance, but you can't do that with people. You gotta live with them. You gotta risk your own neck once in a while, but you can't because you don't have the guts.
They used to fight like that, my parents. They hated each other's guts. I was 8 when they got divorced. I got split up in a settlement. Summers with my dad, school with her. They used to bribe me. See who could come up with the most presents, the most promises. By the time I was ready for college, they'd been divorced almost 10 years. And they were still fighting each other through me. And
I've never seen you cry before. Oh, people should see each other hurt. They should see and know things like that about each other. You know, most people just look through a mirror and they see what they want to see for themselves. Oh, honey, I'm really sorry about Martin, and I'm sorry about tonight.
sorry about hitting him.
Oh, that didn't hurt. It's not touching that hurts.
I don't want you to leave.
Well, that's not quite enough.
Damn it, I should be forgiving you.
we could forgive each other.
Love you, Bets.
Oh, I love you too. Oh. We've never said that to each other before in all that time. Oh.
When I come back, if you like, we could get married.
Well, that's not exactly the kind of old-fashioned proposal a girl dreams about. But then I guess I'm not exactly an old-fashioned girl. Oh, you'll be gone for a couple of days. That'll give me time to clean up.
I love you, Bets. I really love you.
Love is the only authentic context for the sexual act. A rich love, a full love, a love that causes the couple to give themselves completely to each other, permanently and exclusively. Such a mutual gift is what we usually call marriage. Prior to such a commitment, the sexual act is dishonest. It's a lie. For you would be saying with your body what you don't mean in your heart and soul. Some people treat sex very casually. They see in it nothing of special significance. It's merely something pleasant, like eating or taking a shower or going for a walk. They miss its beauty. That's a shame, for sex has a great contribution to make to your life. It can deepen and enrich it, but only in a permanent and exclusive context, only as a vehicle of love.
Insight is a production of the Paulist Fathers, a group of Catholic priests who serve their God by serving those outside their church.